the deep friendship and the bilateral relations between the Republic of Korea and Sri Lanka continue to flourish to a remarkable level at this present moment. Collaborations between the two countries, institutions to institutions, state to state, people to people, has expanded to wide areas and new areas of the academia, science, technology, defense, and cultural relations. The members of the Association of KOICA, Fellows in Sri Lanka, AKOFE, are the cream of that flourishing relationship. Honorable Speaker, they are the symbols of the Korea-Lanka friendship. As His Excellency mentioned, it is a strong, very closely knit, as well as dedicated friends who continue the association for over 23 years today. I'm glad to note that there are quite a few senior public and corporate sector officials who had undergone training in their respective fields in the Republic of Korea. We are thankful to the Korean government for the scholarships granted to them through Korea International Cooperation Agency. Sri Lanka is impressed with the Korean development model and human resource capacity development activity plans, starting from the village right up to the top, industrialization as well as agriculture, and the management of the resources that Korea has today become one of the most important contributory factors in the Asian as well as in the international development. I am happy to note that in many fields they are being adopted in Sri Lanka. I had the privilege of meeting your visiting the head of the delegation of the rural development movement that revived the rural economy of Korea, and the long discussion we had a few days ago, Excellency. Korea is an important source of foreign direct investment to Sri Lanka. Korean investors have set up many companies in Sri Lanka and have generated thousands of job opportunities in the country as well as produced goods for export. Sri Lanka is a top tourist destination for Koreans, and tourism is also fast growing and sector to invest in. Thousands of Sri Lankan contractual employees engage in the manufacturing, construction, fisheries sectors under the employment of the permit system, EPS, in the Republic of Korea brings Sri Lanka much needed foreign exchange. I wish to thank AKOFE Executive Committee for helping many hospitals, schools in the rural areas across the country by donating health sector, educational sector, equipment, school equipment, and student requirements. Next to my village, Excellency, in the district of Colombo, the rural remote villages of Panyagula, Vidyalaya Tumodara, just next to the water resources that brings water for 135 years to Colombo city, and to the Roman Catholic Vidyalaya of the adjoining village in Puakpitia, needy schools have also been included in your programs of assistance and donations and help. So once again, I thank AKOFE for the campaign as well as the activity that you have launched to help the people at all levels. Recent Korean funded projects include in our areas of Colombo, the upgraded Avisabella Hospital, Tangol Hospital in the south, and other medical centers across the country. Also the support given by way of contribution into the medical equipment and areas, as well as your immense help support given during the COVID epidemic is also of importance, and I pay my gratitude on behalf of the government of Sri Lanka. I also wish to mention ongoing water projects of the remote areas of Yapahua and Ruanvelde and other water projects across the country that Korean investment grant support has helped to build up the areas in those remote areas with supply of drinking water. We also have the good support that had been expanded to Sri Lanka in the educational fields, in the universities, technical education and special institutions that have not only got the support of upgrading themselves, but also the training and the scholarships that have brought knowledge from your country to our country. Furthermore, KOICA recognized the need to financially support the proposals of many of the West Zone, especially the West Zone Botanical Garden, which has now become Sri Lanka's second highly visited botanical gardens in the country, and floriculture project aimed at the poverty elevation in those areas. The KOICA alumni, I am sure, picked up this highly commendable, magnanimous gesture from the people of Korea, who always assist those who are in need. Finally, I am also confident that the solid friendship between Korea and Sri Lanka will grow, strengthen, and move to new heights, as well as AKOFE associations work in the coming years in the challenges of our country that we are faced today. Thank you. I want you.